Hello, Haiku here for another Explorer Pauper run through. Again, this is just kind of like a pickup game, I guess. Playing against Farum. So Farum's trying to arrange for for a metagame deckless section for Explorer Pauper, similar to the one that we have for Historic. So post in the Explorer Pauper channel any decklist that you have of any competitive decks, so that he can add it to the metagame list. All right. This is a little bit land heavy, but I got one cycler, and the grapple can, at the minimum, can pull back the Drannith Stinger, so I think this is okay to keep. Alright, he is playing Madness Burn or Rakdos Burn. Let's see. Okay. Let's start with cycling this. Don't want to grapple quite yet. Alright. So this is not a good hand to keep against an aggro deck. There's no way I can grapple into a blocker that I could play this turn. So I think I just go ahead and just keep making my infinite land drops. I don't know why I drew so many lands this game. Yeah, this is looking over. I don't play any main deck ways to gain life. Okay. Let's see. So Satyr is a blocker. I think I'm gonna have to take that one, even though I have plenty of lands. I'm probably gonna just play both of these as blockers, rather than try to keep one of them alive with the. Dang, wow. Just not drawing the stuff in the proper order here. Alright. Definitely crashing in with the Epicures. I don't know if he's going to crash in with the Archer. If he crashes in with just the Epicures, I'm just going to block with one of the Wayfinders and keep my Ragged Recluse around. This is why I don't like Thermal Alchemists. You play enough non-sorcery or instants in this deck. I much prefer this one and this one. Alright, wow, I'm just still whiffing. Let's do this. Let's see if I can get a, nope. Alright. Take a Vantasaur, I guess. So there's no way I could play... I guess I should have thought about that a little. I was searching for this, which I'm really happy to find, but I could have killed his Archer with my guy. I think this game's over either way, but now I have a 3/3 and a 5/5, so I might stall his attacks out. And then the Odious Witch can get me at least one life. Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm dead this turn. Alright. One more just non-creature. Yep. GG's. Alright. So yeah, I don't think killing the Archer would have saved me. Yeah. wouldn't have saved me. So feel less bad about that potentially hasty play that I didn't even think about. All right, so this gains me life. This is a blocker. This can race. This is also another removal spell. He doesn't use the graveyard and then gain me life. Masked Vandal is actually pretty reasonable against his deck. The trample is sort of relevant sometimes to finish the game at instant speed. I don't think it's relevant enough. Okay. Basically, I just want stuff to dig toward this. So tapping at the window, Grisly Salvage. I guess I could dump this since I'm having way too many cards. Let's see, Sudden Spinnerets, even though it gains 2, or not. Sure, I'll dump this. I'll keep the Tamiyo Safekeeping. Alright, so what are the worst cards? I think it's probably going to be the random cyclers. So I think I'll get rid of that guy. So my goal is land Elite or Necromass and then force him to chump block it every single turn. And then I don't have any tramplers. I think that's fine. All right, I think I got a plan. So the reason why I dumped the cyclers that I actually could cast in this deck is you never want to be casting those for the 5 mana. And they only cycle for black, so they're slightly worse than the other cyclers. All right, I do have a Masked Vandal, which is pretty good against his card. I have I have 2 draws to hit another land drop, and then Satyr Wayfinder. I think this is a keep actually. It's a dual land to start with. So two drops to hit a land and then I'm golden. Okay, now I'm extremely golden. Yes, I'll take that. Stinks that I dumped 2 of my threats into the yard. Alright, so Liliana's a 4 power, so I think I go ahead and land that and try to grow it even more next turn. Let's see. This tells me I have 3 creatures in my yard, so if I bring one of them back, I still won't be able to cast Necromass unless I mill a ton with the Grapple. So, right. So even though it stinks to get rid of stuff in my graveyard, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to attack first. I'm going to cycle the Drannith Healer. So let's get a black land with this. I want to try to lessen my chance of drawing even more lands. Satyr Wayfinder is in chump block duty. Could also exile his synthesizer. Okay, so let's cycle this one. All right. So my Masked Vandal. So Synthesizer versus Reckoner Raid. Synthesizer can draw him another land. Reckoner Raid deals me 1 damage right now and potentially later. I think I'll go ahead and take that one out. That was actually a close choice. Okay, I feel better about it now that he drew another Synthesizer. I think having multiple of these, obviously, it's a good card, but alright. So let's see. I think I start with the Grisly Salvage rather than the Grapple. Okay, I can take a Cycle Land or one of these. I'll take one of those. Okay, and then I can grapple into potentially play this. Okay, so let's see, 4 creatures. So I pull out 1, so I only have 3 creatures in the yard, so I wouldn't be able to play it this turn anyways. So in that case, I think I cycle the Vantasaur and see if I draw anything more relevant than grappling. So grappling can add a little bit of power to the elite, potentially, but I think this can also add a little bit of power, so I'll go ahead and play this one. I want a 2 power. Does gain me a life too. I think for that reason I'll take it. I guess I'll do this in case he wants to chump block. No, this does keep back his Flame Breather. All right. So, dang, that's my clock. So I could grapple to bring it back. I think I'm gonna have to do that. The only thing that I wouldn't... No, I'd still think on the first grapple I would bring that one back. Ooh, that's nice. So let's go ahead and slam one of these. Oh, man, I'm just not really thinking about my plays before I use them. Because now I can't land my elite. Might have been better, actually. If I left that one alive, I might have been dead this turn. Yeah, I would have been at 7. He blows the skewer at me. And then the nice part is I avoid getting my elite killed by this. Although I have to wait another turn not to play it. Doesn't feel very good. Resolve all. Alright, I like this. He's using a lot of spells, and then I have a chance to draw the pig. Nope, I'm dead. GG's. Let's see if I would have drawn the pig. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Oh, I would have Trufflesnout. Alright, GG's. Yeah. Might have to play more removal in the board or more of the pigs to make it more likely to draw into them. I had a pretty anemic start, so maybe that's why, or maybe just that deck's not going to be very good against a deck where you have to remove almost every single threat to have a chance. GG's.